In this video, I'm going to show you how I use what I call a debt tracker. This is meant to help me with organizing how much I owe, and I want to share it with you because this is something you might want to use as well. Now, my name is Rosanna from efficiencyandorganization.com, and this video, because it's a how-to video, I'm not going to share like my little introduction like I normally would. And also, I'm not going to share the fun facts like I normally would. So if you go to efficiencyandorganization.com, this is the website that I write on. You'll see there are 6 focus areas. So it's personal life, small business, educators, finances. This video has to do with personal finances. Okay. So in particular, if you go up here to where it says products, you're going to see the debt tracker there, and it is right there. So here's what the debt tracker basically does. It helps me stay organized with my finances. Now there's 3 different ones. See, it says Word, Excel, and a combo. So one download, you get all 3. This is what it looks like. So this is the Excel form. Okay, it's already on there. All you have to do is fill it in. So for example, see here, I have 4 different tabs. You put the name. So like, let's say you owe money to Wells Fargo. So we're going to put Wells Fargo. When do you want to pay it by? So let's say you want to pay it by December 30th, 2022. You put that. The amount, let's say you owe them 1,422.17. So what you do is you start with that. Then every time you pay, you write down the date you paid and your new balance. Okay, so you can do the same thing for the next one and the next one and the next one. And the idea is to keep track of it on your own. So rather than waiting for like the credit card company to send you the notice, like this, you can plan in advance how much each month you're going to pay to each, so you could get done quickly. Okay, so for example, in my case, I have 3 cards that I use. One of them is Amazon, one of them is Schools First, and one of them is US Bank. And I try to always pay off like the smallest balance first. So see, that's something that, but see, each one is different, right? That's why I use a debt tracker. So that way I have like a good idea about all 3. Let me show you the Word version. It's like the same thing, except obviously it's one sheet. So what you can do is probably like you could fill it in, or if I were you, I would print it and then fill it in by hand. So if you're not very like, you're just not too used to using Microsoft Excel, it's okay. You can get this and you can write Wells Fargo here, the desired payoff date. Okay, let's say you owe $500 and you want to pay it in 5 months. Then you know you have to pay $500, right? So that could be your desired monthly amount that you could pay. Just don't forget that they add interest. So just because you're paying the money, like the $100, it doesn't mean your balance is going to reduce exactly. They're going to charge interest. The other one that I like that also obviously comes with this downloadable is this. Okay, again, it comes with it. It's called the debt tracker, but look what it does. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it shows 4 on the same page. You can even put like a personal loan on here. You could put student loan, you could put car loan, but basically it helps you see everything like on the same page, so you could see how much money you owe all together. The reason I came up with this is because I've shared in another video, and I'll have the link at the bottom, how I got into a lot of debt in my early 20s due to lack of knowledge, due to my ignorance, due to my irresponsibility. And one of the things that happened was I didn't even know how much I owed. I knew I owed a lot. I didn't even know how much until one day I sat down and I came up with this. I was like, no, I got it. Like I took all the statements that month and I was like, all right, how much do I owe to this one? How much to this one? They were all for department stores. It was Macy's, it was New York and Company and Express, you know, all the stores that I was going to. I did have one for Bank of America. So I ended up like using a system like this. I wrote everything down and I determined that I owed like $21,000. I came up with a strategy on how I'm gonna pay them, and I did end up paying them all off. And after that experience, thankfully, I've been very careful. I'm in very little debt right now. As soon as I spend, sometimes I use my card, but I try to pay it off as quickly as I can. The longest it takes me to pay off is like 3 months, because I learned from that experience in my early 20s, and I never want that feeling to happen again. So I'm hoping that these help you. And again, you can go on efficiencyandorganization.com. This is the main web page, and you can go under products and then just look for debt tracker. I'm not sure if it'll be like the second one you see, but it will be on there. And that's all I had to share in this video. And I will hopefully catch you in the next one that I do.